if a distinctly alien people turned up on the earth and they were communicating in demonstrably alien forms of communication and speaking blatantly alien concepts on this earth, then would we as humanity not have the traceable evidence to declare those alien people of that unmistakably alien group as an alien people or an alien race if they were similarly humanoid to our own geometry biological constitution in our varying shapes, hues of epidermis and other characteristics that distinguish us as an entirely separate species to other species of living biological beings on this earth of earth kind. This is essentially what we're experiencing, somewhat unwittingly, with artists. All this artistic practice and extracurricular pursuit of the artists is of firmly alien constitution and should be acknowledged for what it actually is and not taken for what we may presume or even want it to be, which is nothing more substantial than the figment of our curiosity and propensity of imagination, and sometimes even unflattering complexions of temperamental disposition to the fruit, substance, stuff or output of artistic, creative pursuit and endeavor globally, worldwide, in the different disciplines of artistic exertion. All this nonsense that these artists are giving unto us is of alien, of empirically verifiable alien provenance. All these artworks should be noted with the pre-provenance statement so that the end consumer, quote-unquote consumer of these artistic quote-unquote products or produce or fruit should be aware of where these artistic inspirations actually came from, and it is not from the zombie artistic creative mind or sequence of this one here, of this artist right over here. So these are the instructional machinations of alien nations that are unlocally placeable. They're from distant galaxies, and and they should be treated with the same suspicion, or indeed even superstition, that they thoroughly deserve, being of not this earth, not being of it, not being of this earth. Anyway, these artists are another race of humanoid, and the things that they are actually propelling us after cosmically interfacing with these intergalactic waves of understanding, common sense, and even intelligence. What these artists are conveying in their individualized and sometimes collaborative expressions of the universal signal of God. What these artists are conveying unto us is essentially a key to unlock many polynatural mysteries of this universe. Never supernatural in this world. Only God is supernatural in this world. Everything else is just misunderstood, polynatural incidents, or shall I say, little understood. Everything else is just little understood, polynatural incidents or polynaturalism. There is a marked difference between the supernatural, the one and only supernatural, and polynatural. Polynature just means that something is of more than one natural disposition or rules of arbitration with the dynamics of the universe, the geometry sentimenti sensual dynamics of the universe. If something is of one natural disposition, it is more understandable, more interpretable than something that is perhaps of 4 different natural dispositions. So essentially it would be 1 to the power of 4 in complexity, or rather 2 to the power of 4 in complexity, and 2 to the power of 4 to make allowance for the duality. For the dualities. Anyway, artists are interfacing with the universal geometry sentiment sensual dynamics. Whatever I said it was before, truth is it don't really even matter, because what it is just is. That's where we are with artists. You only the same and asante sana and amini mipango ya Mungu. Asante sana and amini mipango ya Mungu. Yo, it's deep and it's big. The ancestors of what they must be. It's deep and it's big. Let the ancestors of the universe speak. Same thing in it. Let power. Let power. Let